guys, what is up? It is Austin here bringing you guys another video, and today we have another reaction video of sorts. There's been some crazy drama in the gaming community, and it has to deal with one of the most popular streamers, Nickmercs. So we're just going to jump right into it. There is a short clip, and we're just going to play it all the way through, and we're going to talk about it because he's been getting a lot of hate and support, I'll say, on Twitter. So let's just jump right into the clip.
I didn't like what I was seeing, man. Okay, I saw parents brawling in front of a fucking school with kids. I just didn't fucking like it. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand how that video would piss some people off. It pissed me off. Okay. Now, I mean, full transparency. You know, how do I put this? I gotta be very, very careful here. I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm making a lot of people mad. Wasn't my intention. I mean, listen, my wife and I just had a baby. Brand new father. You know, we seeing these kinds of videos. It's sad. You know, but her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that.
All right, so if you don't know what Nick is talking about in said clip, he's referring to a tweet he put out a couple days ago in response to a video where he basically just said they need to stay away from our children. The they in question, he's talking about the LGBTQ plus community, and he was talking about they need to stay away from them in the schools. And, you know, he had his whole take on how he doesn't want them teaching in public schools. He wants to have those conversations with his kid, just him and his wife. And, you know, that was pretty much it. And this, you could say, blew up on Twitter because Twitter went fucking wild when this stuff came out. And a lot of things happened that were kind of crazy. Call of Duty actually responded to a tweet put out, and they straight up said that they were removing his skin from the bundle in the store. And I don't know if any of the players are going to get refunds if they're removing the skin from the game completely, or if the people who bought it can still use it. They didn't really elaborate on that, but I've seen people on Twitter still tweet out that they have the skin. So that was pretty interesting that Call of Duty, of all people, made that comment, considering, you know, all the stuff about the workplace allegations that were alleged at Call of Duty and Activision. So interesting that they were the ones who put out a comment on this one. They themselves have been attacked for far worse and doing far worse things to women in particular. So interesting coming from Call of Duty. But aside from that, this is just wild that out of all things to blow up on Twitter to get Call of Duty's attention, this is the one. Like, Nickmercs doesn't even play the game. I know that he has a bundle in the shop, but he doesn't even really play the game. So I'm not here to give my opinion on what he said, to say if I agree or disagree. I will say, however, I don't really think he said anything too horrible. Now, you can have a debate, because I can see why people would get mad at the first tweet that he put out, because he just said they need to stay away from our children, which could imply that he's saying all of the people in that community are pedophiles, or he could be implying just that they need to not teach that kind of thing in schools. So he didn't really elaborate on it until later in his video, which I recommend watching the full video, the full clip where he talks about it in depth. Here's the thing, man. This isn't like a black and white issue, I don't think, like a lot of people think it is. This is something that people need to have a open conversation about without trying to kill each other on the internet. Because, I mean, both sides, I think, could really find some common ground here. But Nickmercs has been getting pretty much canceled on Twitter. He's been just getting absolutely destroyed. And it's been pretty funny. I mean, you could tell there's people who don't even play Call of Duty that are triggered about this. Like a bunch of middle-aged white men who have never played the game are triggered that this skin was taken out of the shop when they've literally never even played the game. So I just thought that was funny. There's definitely people that aren't even like playing Call of Duty that got upset over this, that, you know, his skin got removed. And then there are some morons on Twitter who are just going crazy that Nickmercs got his skin removed. Personally, like, Call of Duty is a private company. They can remove whatever skin they want at their own, you know, choice. But in my honest opinion, like, I don't really care about Nickmercs too much, so I just thought this whole situation was really interesting. But I would love to hear what you guys think down in the comments section below. Let me know your thoughts on this, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help me on the road to 800 subscribers. And where do you stand on this issue? I don't think it's a black and white thing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.